Good morning and welcome to our April mindfulness experience. Our theme for this month is mindfully managing stress. So we're not denying its existence. We're just trying to figure out a way to live with it and still be our best, most content selves. So today, our mindful practice helps us to create calm, not just today, actually, and each time you do it, it helps us to create calm by giving us time and space to be aware of our thoughts, to be aware of our emotions without judgment. That's kind of a key component. So, not judging yourself for how you're feeling or how you're experiencing emotions. Even when we find ourselves in a heightened state of grief or stress or anxiety, there's ways that we can allow those emotions to exist and still find a little calm. Just kind of a quick reminder of how mindfulness helps us to remain calm and find a little bit of peace. There's a little list of some things, right? So number one, it focuses on the present. It prevents us from spending too much time dwelling in the past or worrying about the future. It helps us to notice emotions and feelings, and again, without judgment, just acknowledging their existence. It's part of our humanity, and it's okay. More self-awareness, which leads us to less reactivity. So just kind of acknowledging and understanding your emotional state allows you to manage it better and be less reactive. And it helps us to create an inner peace, even when we're in a more challenging situation. So we're going to practice today how to create this sense of calm so that we can call upon it whenever we need. So this little technique today that we'll use will be a tool in your toolbox, and you can draw on it when you need it. So practicing this skill can help you reduce heightened situations and perhaps minimize some of those situations in our lives. So if you haven't done so already, find yourself in a comfortable seated position, one that will help you stay calm, that will allow you to remain comfortable for 10 minutes or so. And I invite you, if you're comfortable, to close your eyes or perhaps just soften your focus, your gaze by looking down off of your nose, maybe finding something on the floor that you can kind of look toward. And let's take a few deep breaths together. So we'll inhale and exhale. And as we do this, you can place your hands one on top of the other on your heart, or perhaps just rest them comfortably in your lap. Or maybe if you have arms in the chair you're sitting, you'll place them there. Wherever you can, leave them for a few minutes and just feel comfortable there. And as we breathe, inhale and exhale. Notice if you're feeling anxious or sad or stressed, or maybe you're starting out already feeling calm. Just notice. Try to set some of those emotions that might be impacting your ability to find calm. Set those aside, maybe put them in a pocket or in a little change purse and set them to the side. We can't deny them, but we don't want them to be the driving force. So as you breathe here, inhale and exhale, begin to do a body scan. This is part of our noticing, and begin to release tension. So notice your neck muscles. We hold a lot of tension in our necks. Maybe turn your head gently from side to side to help you release any stress that you're holding there. Notice your hips, a place where lots of us hold stress. Maybe your low back. If you're noticing a relaxation in that area, that's a great thing. Good job. Your face. We tend to kind of scrunch up and hold muscles tight there. So try and let them relax. Your cheek muscles, your jaw, the muscles up along the side of your nose, your eyelids, your forehead, your scalp. Let it all go. Notice your shoulders. Are they up by your ears? If so, just let them drop. Notice your legs. Allow your feet to relax and feel supported. And then imagine that you're feeling warm sun all over. That warmth is helping you to continue moving into a relaxed state. So inhale and exhale. If you are experiencing a deep tension right now, a stress, or even a grief that feels overwhelming and you're just not sure how to get around it, allow these sensations or these emotions to exist, acknowledge them, and then again try and set them aside. But if they make you feel stuck and a little hopeless, which can definitely happen, right? Then they have taken up too much space. We need to kind of readjust that a little bit. So to do that, in your mind, picture a door cracking open. And on the other side of that door, it's bright and there's possibility that you can find calm, joy, and release from the intensity of your emotions. Maybe you're not quite there yet, but just knowing that beyond that door is the possibility for you to find more happiness and less stress or grief is a great beginning. You don't have to have all the answers or the cheeriest outlook every day. Just beginning to peek behind that door is a great beginning, a great way to start moving toward a path forward. Can you imagine this? What does it look like for you? Where are you when you're in this place of possibility? Maybe there are calming sounds like the ocean. How does that make you feel? Can you hold those emotions in a safe place while also looking positively toward the future? Can these things coexist? They can. It takes some practice. A little peek behind the door. Maybe tomorrow you look a little further beyond that door. And today, as we begin to bring ourselves back to the space we find ourselves, maybe return from looking beyond the door, what do you notice about yourself? Is your body calm? Is your breath steady? Do you feel a little bit of hope and possibility? As we close out our practice today, focusing on the calm that you have created, I have a little reading I'd like to share with you by a woman named Margaret B. Moss. Focus on finding that crystal clear, quiet place of grace at your core. Your surroundings may not be calm, but you can be. Look for the beauty around you and inhale. Draw a circle of peace around yourself and fill it up with your own grateful breath. Perhaps try that today. Thank you for joining us for this April mindful experience, and I hope you have yourself a really beautiful day. Thank you.